It's Madden NFL 22 on EA Sports. And we've got a duel in the Lone Star State. It's the reigning AFC champs and the Texans on Thursday night primetime.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
We got him!
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Out comes Deshaun Watson, ready to captain the ship here for this Houston offense.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing one interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
Watson on first down. He'll drop this underneath the Moss. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
They'll run on first down. Samuel, and he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Throwing on third down, Watson. That's going to be caught by Moss. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So the big play nullified, illegal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 16. They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. To throw again on second down. Jackson. He'll check this down to Hines. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Personal foul.
Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty is going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hines. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Jackson from the shotgun. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
The CD, this offense at 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago, I remember asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had at staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. I'd imagine that number probably grown since then.
I would agree with you, and I'm going to actually bump it up to closer to 50%. Only because they still have some tough games to come. And keeping that focus throughout the entire season, that's been a really difficult thing to pull off. But so far, they've done it, and they've done it well.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And he will bring us all the way up to the 30-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
Right back to him on first down. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
He'll get 3 up to midfield. From the 50, it's Watson. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Here's Tressway now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up. And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. We're scoreless after 1. From the 41, Jackson.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off at the 47. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. After the interception, here's Watson.
He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Watson.
Here's Freiermuth again.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. Back to throw, Watson.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
And they'll get this down to the 10.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. On first down, it's Watson. And he's got it. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Off of play action, it's Watson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Pat Fryermuth.
His 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board first here tonight.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. They find themselves open for an easy touchdown.
Evan McPherson for the extra point.
And the Texans take a 7-0 lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson, he's going to loft one deep left side here. It got his man complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. It's a big play there for Baltimore. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, Jackson. Flushed out right. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. Wide open receiver complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Nyheim Hines, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. The extra point up and good. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's capped off by the Baltimore score. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Now Deshaun Watson and his offense heading back out there. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, this body
blitz coming, and down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
A throw on the quick slant going to be complete.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Watson looks to throw again.
A throw left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, Watson.
He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. That's Samuel, caught left side.
And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or 2, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Second down and goal. Watson. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Pat Freiermuth. As the first half is winding down, and the Texans have taken the lead.
Extra point by McPherson, out the good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And a fair catch taken here at the 5-yard line. Oh, interesting. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And they'll start from their own 5, so you'd have to imagine they'll stay conservative.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hines. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the 1st. Here's Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 20, 10, and he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring it down.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Texans scoop it. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. The question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson eluding the pressure right. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Now Jackson on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Ravens on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they had been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this third quarter. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with it?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing, because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away. That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Second down and 7.
Here's Watson. Being chased out left. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On first down, Samuel stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
From the 24, Watson able to hit his target, Lamb. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. Watson. And looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Flush to his right. First down and more for Jackson. And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a first down, and he gives himself up there at the end.
First down, Baltimore.
One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Houston. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the fourth. Jackson on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hines. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact.
And, Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Ravens add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over, and here a late turnover leads to a fourth-quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Texans getting set here to take over again on offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it?
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
And he's got this down to the 35. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Samuel. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. And they give this time to the tailback. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the 1st. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th. Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Well, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 13. Throwing to start the drive. Jackson forced out to his left. And they'll get him down here at the 23. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson going down the middle, and it's complete. The 20, 10, 5, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 77 yards. And the Ravens are going to be moving on to 12-0 as they extend their lead further. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Houston set to take over. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review of this being inside 2 minutes of play.
After review,
So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. Watson's throw complete to Freiermuth. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Watson on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now they got to get to the line quickly. To throw again on second down. Watson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Pat Freiermuth there to make the grab. And the Texans have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the result, a Houston touchdown. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hines. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Throwing is Jackson. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, lived to fight another down, right?
To throw on second and 10. Jackson eluding the pressure right. First down and more for Jackson. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. Now it's Jackson. Out to his left. Toward the pylon, caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Nyheim Hines with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Ravens stretch this fourth quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Houston's offense taking over again. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Looking to throw again on second down. Watson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Now a first down throw. Watson. Open man. That's the tight end Freiermuth. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they?